Hello everyone, it is third day in the roadmap to create any habit. So how can you create any habit? Let's share, let me share my screen. So yesterday we talked about three secret of habit and that we have explained consistency, emotion and your environment. So let's talk about biggest mistake while creating habit. Hello everyone, it is third day in the roadmap to create any habit. So how can you create any habit? So the first one is setting unrealistic goal. The biggest problem that people have that they got motivated by something or someone and they they want to create that habit immediately. Let's take the example of that. If people see a muscular people, healthy built body, and they got motivated by that person, and immediately that person will be motivated to be like them, and they immediately rush to the gym and they take the subscription and they start doing it. But after 3 or 4 or 5, 10, 12 days, they got demotivated or their emotion or their motivation vanished and they stop going to the gym. That's happened with 90% of the people who are who started the journey only because of motivation. So I am not saying that motivation is not a factor, positive factor. But I mean to say that alone motivation cannot work in building habit. The next thing is not having a plan. So before we embark on the journey to create an habit, it is very important that we know the core that why you want to create any habit. What are the challenges that you are going to get to create your plan, to create a smart goal for you, the roadmap, all these things are very important. So before you start your journey, it's very important to plan your journey. Next thing is focusing too much on motivation. As I have already mentioned, that alone relying on the motivation cannot work in the long run. Sometimes we got motivated and we started our journey, but sometimes we don't feel like doing something. Because why we don't feel? Because of certain behavior or certain emotions that are happening at that particular moment. Sometimes we feel low, sometimes we feel fearful, sometimes we feel tired, sometimes we feel happy. So because of these emotions we can sometimes feel that I'm not feeling like doing this or going to the gym. This happens with everybody, but that's where the discipline comes into place. If you are disciplined and if you are committed, if you are disciplined, you are committed, you are true to yourself, then definitely you are going to go ahead because you have a clear cut goal in your mind. And let me tell it again, a clear goal gives you clarity, and clarity means power. So if you have a clear goal, means you are aligned with your goal. Last one is neglecting to track progress. I must say this, that if you cannot track your progress, you cannot grow. Because if you have progress, even for a bit, you will not come to know that, yes, this is my progress. Exactly, this is my progress. This is how much I have grown up. So if you want to build any habit, these are the 4 steps you should avoid, and you should know that what are the things that you should do. You should plan your journey ahead. Most important thing, you should know why you want to develop that habit, why you want to build that habit. If you want to read books, why you want to read books. If you want the habit of reading books, why you want. If you want to wake up early in the morning, why, what you want out of this. if your why is bigger than you, then definitely you are going to build that habit. So thank you very much. Thank you everyone for seeing or